Hey friend, how are you today? It's so good to see you. So first of all, I want to get into a little bit of a video. So lately I've been doing some things to highlight both craniosacral therapy and a little bit of uniqueness about my practice here in Northwestern Ohio. Okay? So a couple weeks ago I did a little video on just being a male massage therapist in this industry and kind of some things that I hear in my community, just some general feedback that I've been hearing from people. Okay. So this might not be directly for you. That's okay, right? So within my practice here in Paulding at Holistic Wizard Wellness, I offer something that's really unique. So craniosacral therapy is extremely unique to the entire region. Not a lot of people practice it, and not a lot of people practice it in the way that I do as well. Everybody has a unique flair to it. So I want to kind of address a little bit of a topic around money. Okay, money, how I charge things versus maybe other massage therapists or other places, right, that you go for this type of work. Okay, so I have a higher rate that I charge people just because I'm really serious about this work. Okay, I'm a practitioner just like a doctor, just like a nurse practitioner, just like a mental health therapist, along those lines is kind of how I view myself, right, as a practitioner. There are some doctors in this area who have not been doctoring nearly as long as I've been doing body work. So, right, so I am a healthcare professional, right, in many ways. I'm a super silly guy outside of work. My personality is fun, goofy, zany, crazy, wild, whatever. That's just me, right? I'm a unique flavor to this region. I think that's what makes my practice so unique to the area. The way that I deliver body work and can hold stillness for people. Like, I'm very enthusiastic about what I do because it absolutely works. It's been scientifically proven. The evidence and research is absolutely there as the Upledger Institute celebrates, once again, 40 years, right, of working within this framework. That's the education, that's the criteria and everything that has evolved out of the 70s for this work. So it's beautiful practice. And, so to address the elephant in the room, right, my price rates, okay? So I currently charge $90 for an hour and then $120 for 90 minutes. Okay, that's pretty well set. I don't really accept a gratuity. I know there's the kind people out there who insist, but I really don't, accept gratuity very often. And that's because my prices are set. Okay, and why my prices are set and like that, right? Like, you can go down the road and you can get a simple massage for 50, 60 bucks, right? And that's fine. That's all well and good. And if you're wanting a simple, basic, easy massage in and out, quick and easy, then that's fine. Please go to any other massage therapist. But what I offer here in my practice is a real reset. Okay, so craniosacral therapy is a very gentle practice, like I've talked about. It's a very restorative practice to the whole person. Okay, so you might come in and you might have knee pain. Okay, and we're going to address that knee pain because I'm going to do a similar type of a system reset that I would normally do for a lot of people. The longer you come to me, the more we can triangulate and get down to a specific issue that's bothering you. We release something called an energy cyst. And that might sound scary right off the rip, but an energy cyst is really a place where energy has shifted, right? And there might be some kind of a blockage that might have been created. So let's say when you were younger or whatever, you fell down the stairs, okay? You maybe scraped your knee a little bit, got a little bit banged up, but overall you're fine. But you can also remember ever since then, you've had migraines. And you're like, why do I have migraines? Where did these migraines come from, right? There could be something in your past that needs to be addressed within your body to bring your whole body now into a state of harmony, okay? That might be a little tricky to understand. In this region, we have a lot of doctors, a lot of great providers, but they don't really get into root cause work, right? So that's something that I really love within Holistic Wizard Wellness because craniosacral therapy, it treats the whole person and it really addresses those problems that may have been like 20, 30 years ago created, right, that we have not addressed because we're simply sticking Band-Aids on them, okay? So that's a little different to understand for people. And I charge a lot for what I do because as a therapist, I'm worth it. I'm worth it. You're worth it. And you're worth seeing me, okay? I'm kind of at a point in my practice right now where I need to kind of grapple down on some things, tighten some bolts a little bit about my practice. Certain policies have been changed. You can view those on the website if you'd like to. I'm not going to get in with a lot with that, but I'm kind of seeing a pattern in certain things start to happen. So, like I said, I charge $90 for an hour time with me, okay? How often do you go into your family physician and they sit down with you for an hour? Or even hold your head for an hour, hold your space for an hour. Listen to the things that go on, right? How often do they do that before either you are interrupted or before they have another patient to rush into the room? Okay, think about that. Really think about that. Okay, so, and I work with a lot of people beyond their time frame with me, right? So I schedule an hour of time and then I have a half-hour window. Sometimes people sit and chat. Sometimes we go over different things. Sometimes people want a little bit of an integration session following their craniosacral therapy. We'll do some guided imagery. We'll do some visualizations. We'll do some meditation. We might even do a meditation prior to. A lot of people really like that because they feel more comfortable in their entire body. Okay, so craniosacral therapy being what it is, being the type of practitioner that I am, it's just something that happens, right? And I do get a lot of people who ask about insurance. I don't bill insurance. You guys, I have my NPI number on my receipts. So if you guys need that information for reimbursement for any reason, you guys can totally do that on your own. I do accept health savings account. I do accept the FSA as well. I have Venmo. I have Jane Payments is how I usually take it through my booking software and system. So that's usually the recommended thing is just put a credit card on file, do it up. It's a very secure system. So that's just kind of the primary way that I require people to do it. I do require a credit card on file. So check that out. Please do so. Even if you guys have a gift card, when you guys get my Bodywork intake form, I'd like you to fill that out. I would like you to put your credit card information in there. That way it's solid. That way if you're coming in here and you're on the fly and you got to get out of here, I don't like bringing a lot of financial stuff into my practice. It just feels icky. Okay. I'm here because I'm a therapist. I'm here to spend as much time with you to regulate your body, get your nervous system back on track, get you feeling optimal. That way you can move through the world in a steadier, more peaceful, more relaxed, more whole, and more healed space, right? That's just what we want to do is we want to create healthy spaces to navigate the world, okay? And that's my primary job, okay? So, yeah, in Northwestern Ohio, I'm probably the most expensive massage therapist, and that's just what it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is what it is because I put a lot of time, a lot of skill, a lot of effort into my work to be able to be the absolute best that I can be to work with you, okay? The absolute best clients that I absolutely have. And the people who come to me are in the people who really want that accountability because they want to make the shift, right? They're sick and tired of feeling sick and tired, and they want to make those real impactful shifts. But it requires you guys to keep appointments. It requires you guys to come in. It requires you guys to lay still for an hour, right? I'm not asking a lot, right? For you guys to just come in, give me some time, let me work my magic and get you feeling the best possible version of yourself you possibly can, okay? That's the highlight of it all. So thank you guys for watching this video. I feel that it was just time to kind of address the elephant in the room about it and just put it out there so that way you guys can feel the vibes and decide if your vibe matches my vibe and you want to work together. So thank you so much, my friends. Take care. I hope you guys have a very wonderful day, a very wonderful week, in fact. Take care. Bye.